I first started college, I had to take a long distance bus up north. As the bus engine started, I waved at my dad from the window, but the bus didn't leave for a while, so feeling awkward, I waved my hand a few more times. But for some reason that day, I had a strange urge to keep waving, so my hand didn't come down. My dad thought I was playing with him, so he waved back even more vigorously and nonstop. He didn't give up on this game even as the bus left. I laughed, feeling embarrassed at the same time. Later, after I woke up from a nap on my bus, my mom sent me a video. It was a video of my dad still waving when he got back home. Aww. I laughed out loud and saved the video. I would have saved the video. That's the most reassuring goodbye I can recall. Aww. This is already hitting my feels. Like, I'm starting to, like, reminisce about the goodbyes that I've made. Like I said, like, saying goodbye to my friend. I never moved away until... I didn't move away out of my parents' house, at least, until I was in my early 20s. Late teens, early 20s. So I never had the experience of saying goodbye at a young age from my own home. But seeing my friends move and that kind of stuff, this is like reminding me of those kind of situations. And like the dream one triggered me a little bit because it reminds me of the dreams that I have about people I've lost. Ooh, this one's gonna be hard not to tear up. Alright, on to the next folder. The game for Hiya? The artwork for this game was created by Hiza, a friend I've known for many years. One Christmas, I gave Hiza a parrot plush keychain as a gift. We named it Louis Star. After that, we often gave Louis Star a voice, making him speak for our conversations. In our stories, he was a grumpy parrot who cursed a lot. I actually had a parrot that cursed a lot as a kid. That was super fun. My uncle taught it that. One day, when I woke up, I saw a message from Hiza, who was traveling in Japan, telling me about she had lost Louis Star. At that moment, I really wish it was an extension of a dream I had just woke up from. I had the feeling of the day has finally come. The inescape. Okay. Hiza told me that she had been asking people in broken English if they had ever seen her keychain, but she couldn't find it anywhere. She had been walking around the area for almost an hour, and she said she didn't know what to do. Going off on his own adventure. Told her to look for 10 more minutes if... just leave. I think I would have convinced them lightheartedly that it's okay, that stuff happens. I was really sad that I couldn't do anything to help. I imagine that Hiza must be sad too. So I later made this game for her in order to turn that sadness into something else. Let Hyzen know that it's okay for her to give up searching. Say sorry to Lewis Starr and hope that everything is going well for him. I think to give my friends solace, I think that's what's important. Follow the in-game instructions. This is my plush toy. His name is Lewis Starr. I lost him while traveling in Japan. This game is what I imagine happened to him when he was lost. Just watching from behind a bench. Yep, that's probably what happened. Press left and right arrow keys to fly up and down. Land of Lost Items, 500 meters to go. Hi. Why are you here? Because I'm a lost item, because she can't find me, because I got lost. Looks like you joined us too. What does it feel like to be lost? I want to go back to her. I feel a bit scared. How about we go with scared? But you noticed pretty quickly, after I got lost, it took me a long time before I realized I had become a lost item. Because my previous owner didn't drink water much. It's okay, I've heard the Land of the Lost Items is a great place. I'm looking forward to it. Or so they say. I love that the bird looks kind of felt. Hey there, a lost plush toy? Are you heading to the Land of the Lost Items too? Why are you in a rush? I want to go there and have someone send me back. I just want to look and we'll be back soon. I'm not in a hurry, I'm just angry, so I'm flapping my wings harder and harder. I want to go there and have someone send me back. Ah, I see. I initially thought that same way. I've heard that umbrellas are the most common item in the Land of the Lost Items. I was warned from a young age that one day I would become a lost item. So my childhood dream was to one day become a courtesy umbrella. But then I fell into the valley of here, so here I am. What do you think you'll find at the Land of Lost Items? A boat to take me back home. Every lost item has its own little house. A sandbag for venting my anger. Maybe a boat to take me home. That would be great if that were true. Go and see for yourself. The felt look of this game, though. Oh. An arm? Excuse me. Oh, a foot. I thought it was an arm. Excuse me, have you seen the sock that looks just... Oh, it's a sock! With little toes. Oh, I got you. Just like me around here? here. Oh well, that's good. That means my previous owner still has the other one. What do you think that means? I think there's still a chance to find you. They haven't realized you're missing yet. I think they'll have a chance to find you, maybe. That seems possible. And what about you? What do you think the person who lost you is thinking right now? Anxiously trying to find me seems like what the story told. She's unsure whether to keep looking for me. She must think she's an idiot. I think she was still looking at this point. That's pretty reasonable guess. You're going to continue on, right? Go ahead, I'll be there in a bit. I'll wait here a little bit longer. Oh, a lost balloon? What? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not a lost item, you know? If you let go of a balloon, it's naturally going to float up into the sky. So, I'm not heading to the land of lost items. I'm just fulfilling a balloon's role in the physical world. Aww. A photograph. This isn't the person who lost me, but this is someone very important to him. My previous purpose was to help him remember that person. What about you? What do you think your previous purpose was? Love. I think it was to give and show love. I see. It sounds like you had a good relationship with your previous owner. My previous owner valued me a lot, so he kept me in his wallet and carried me everywhere. But he wasn't careful enough not to leave his wallet in a taxi. I kind of like that he was only halfway careful, even though that's how I ended up being lost. What is your experience like with your previous owner? I like that she took me out with her, although that's how I ended up lost. She used to talk to me a lot, though that might upset her more now. These ones on the far side are just mean. To call her careless, I don't think it was her being careless. I think it was an accident. Like, some of those are just mean. She did used to talk to me a lot. That sounds like you also feel that this was inevitable, right? Not as much inevitable, but... I have backups of many important files inside me. That's to prevent losing them accidentally. And yeah, I ended up being lost myself. I did that. I lost a flash drive once and it broke my heart. Now there's nothing to remind him of those important memories. Are there things around your previous owner that remind her of how close you were? She often took photos of me with food. Those photos can remind her. She often showed me off to friends, and they will remember together. I think that'll be a good one. That's good. It seems like she has remembered to make backups. After being lost, I often wonder, is this loss really so irredeemable? Could it be that he has other ways to get back these memories. And about you? Do you think your previous owner will have something to commemorate you? She would tell my story to many, many people. She'll draw pictures of me. I know she's making a game. She better include me. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. This is the first one I've accepted that I will actually do on the far end. That sounds great. And then there's no need to worry. Go ahead. Another key ring. Hi. Are you a keychain too? I am. I shouldn't be making keychains that are more fragile than the toys themselves. Or sorry, we shouldn't. My keychain broke on the road. My previous owner was riding a scooter, so there was no way, she'd notice. And then I ended up here. Let me ask you a question. What kind of ending do you think is best for a lost plush toy? I think being picked up by someone else. Oh, so that's what you think? Do you think your previous owner feels the same way? Probably not. She probably wants me back. I see. Then I hope at least one of your wishes come true. Actually, the entrance to the Land of the Lost Items is right up ahead, but I'm not brave enough to go in yet. I'll stay here and watch you go in. Nice to meet you, Louis Starr. Hey, I'm not a lost item. I'm the gatekeeper, responsible for welcoming everyone to the Land of Lost Items. This entrance is crowded with lost items wandering around, too scared to come in. Many of them still think there's a chance they might be picked up again. It's rare to see someone like you eager to come in. What's the rush? I want to accept that I've become a lost item quickly. I want to settle down in the Land of Lost Items as soon as possible. Because I'm a parrot and I can fly, so I get there faster than others. I don't know if I like any of these outcomes. I guess we kind of accepted that we're lost because of the story. Why the hurry to accept being a lost item? Because I know I've fallen into a place where she can't possibly find me. So if I don't hurry and enter the Land of Lost Items, she'll keep looking for me there. But she's going to be late. She has to leave. I see. It seems like she's about to leave. Do you have anything you want to say to her before she goes? I do, but I've already been lost. I thought so. So where are you going next? How about we go off to adventure? We said it in the story. Oh, we're still going up. it's okay to make him like this. I think so. It looks a lot like him. Do you think Louis Starr really ended up in the Land of Lost Items? I'm not sure either. So did they make another one then? To commemorate him? Oh, his little face. Oh. So this is the parrot that was lost. Oh. 9/10/2023. He definitely went on an adventure. Preparing for goodbyes. I want to hear that again. Controls. Left, right arrows to move, spacebar to jump. I want to hear a bit longer. Oop. I want to hear that a bit longer. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Up. 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 Oh, jeez. Platformers, I tell you. Platformers. Okay. Up. 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 Darn it. Up. I want to go up. I'm not good at platformers. I'm warning you now. Holy cow. We made it. I want to hear it a bit longer. Weight can help you sink deeper. This mountain is quite tall. Oh, the rocks are starting to slow me down. Okay. And then we jump. I want to hear that again. Underwater. There's many things when you realize how great they are. You become more aware of their time limit. I think it feels like sinking into water. Although we can't see sights, we normally can't see the sounds we can't hear. We all know that we can't stay in there for too long, but despite this, we still jump happily in again and again, and we're also realize to spend a lot of time climbing to higher places and bearing a little weight. To extend the time we stay inside and delay the inevitable goodbye for a little longer. Oh, okay. The feels. I've had this game during the sunrise hike up the mountain. I had this game idea during last night's volleyball match in college. I had this game idea when ending a 5-year relationship. Okay, what's this last one? I had this game when my dog passed away. I feel like a 5-year relationship takes precedence. Sorry. The dog, though, the dog makes me want to cry too. And almost goodbye. Follow the in-game instructions. Okay. Distance to the intersection 200. Hold space to walk slower. What should I say What should I say when I say goodbye later? Thank him? Apologize again for the incident? Ask him to follow up to the story he was telling last time? Help him. Tell him you really like the name he named you. Tell him you enjoyed being with him. Tell him a joke. Tell him you didn't mean to forget his birthday. Gossip about friends. Remind him not to catch a cold. Tell a joke. Ask if he has anything he wants to tell you. Tell him you really like the name he named you. Tell him to remember to eat. Tell him you enjoyed being with him. Wish him all the best. Tell him to not be afraid. Look at him and remember, confess a secret you haven't told before. Say goodbye again. Okay, it's time. Goodbye. Which way are you going? Oh, this way? Me too. Oh, I thought... Let's go then. Yeah, let's go. I still have something I want to tell you. Okay, tell me everything. I now see why it's an almost goodbye. Secret. I have a secret that I've never dared tell my friend. I'm worried that if I tell them, I might be disliked. I might burden them psychologically. Burden them. And make it difficult for them to get along with me. One night, while we were wandering around aimlessly, there was this atmosphere of, I can't keep a secret from them, so I told them. I was very nervous when I did, fearing that our friendship might be over. But my friend said, "Oh, I've known about it for a while. Turns out they have been willing to be my friend all along, even knowing this secret. I really regret not telling them earlier. I'm really grateful for them." In short, the anticipated goodbye was canceled like this, and the feeling of relief was truly wonderful. Quick character creator. Use left mouse button. Are they a cube or a sphere? How about a sphere? Do they look like penguins? Sure. Do their ears look like bears or cats? How about cats? Do they have a chance of having a mouth? 80%. Are they turquoise? I do like the color turquoise. Do they have 2 eyes or 6? I can't do more than 2 eyes right now. Nope. I'm good with 2. How do they yawn? How often do they yawn? Very. Yawn. Do they have hands on their back or belly? Belly? Do they have a family? Yes. Do they have... How many legs do they have? 2 or 8? I'm not doing spiders. Sorry. Nope. I'm good with 2. Do they like to play the guitar? Yes. What weapon do they have? Staff? What kind of music do they like? Peaceful. Do they like green? Yes. Do they like to dance? Yes. Are they sick of pixel font? Kinda, yeah. What do they dream of? Airplane pilots? How many friends do they have? 6. Is it nighttime or daytime? Well, based on my reality, it's daytime. Do you hear cicadas or rain? I actually today hear rain. Is it snowing? Let me look. Nope, just raining. What is the dinosaur doing? There's a dinosaur? Sure, it's swinging. Do they hate? No. Are they in an old movie? No. Do they care about happiness more than pain? Yes. Is today their birthday? Sure. When will they get rid of those sad memories? You never really get rid of sad memories. How old were they when they first fell in love? 10 years ago, I guess? Are they satisfied with what you choose for them? I don't know. Are you ready to say goodbye? I want to see what happens with maybe later. My dream, airplane pilots. I guess I'm ready. Do you think you will ever meet each other again? I'm not sure. That was a unique minigame. Goodbye games. I feel that games are very suitable for recording and practicing goodbyes. Because even though people know that everything is virtual, they still develop emotions towards them because we usually don't know when a game will end. I personally feel deep about games and through the storylines of games. That's kind of why I'm doing this. So they're still willing to open their hearts to accept these lives that don't really exist, investing time and interacting with them. And when the game reveals that they're actually virtual, we feel a sense of loss. I feel that this process is not different from forming relationships and saying goodbye to other people. However, games have a tender way of saying goodbye to you because they wait for you until you're ready, because they often pretend to be endless. I think the first one. Games usually require the player to perform certain actions for things to change, including reaching the end, so they can wait for you forever. And once you're truly ready, you press the final button to conclude. I really love games. Well, this is the last game. A happy goodbye. New Year's Eve. WASD to move and mouse to look around. That had been a long year. So we hiked up the trail to Lookout Mountain. And say goodbye to the old one. How many wees are there? Z whenever you want to dance. We're so cute. See if I can get them all like in a row. See if I can do it. Come on. There we go. Oh, this game is so cute. Look at them. Oh, I love that. And the little fireflies dancing in the background. I'm gonna clip that. That's adorable. I'm gonna clip that. That was cute. Okay. We're hiking up a mountain. Oh, there's more friends. Hold on. Two more. Another. Look at us all. Look at us all going up the hill. Oh, can't miss one. An army. everybody, are we? My little ducks didn't get lost, right? All set. All friends. Okay. Z to start the countdown. And the night was over. The other things other than the sadness. As the production of this collection was nearing the end, I gave it to a friend to playtest. After playing, he said, "Why are all these goodbye memories so sad? Especially the one on the airplane, especially the one moving houses, especially the one about singing, especially about the one in the nap, the one with Timmy, train, especially the one about the lost item, especially the diving one, especially about the fork in the road, especially about one about character creator. I think the one I think this one, especially about the one at the fork in the road, or the character creator one. Let's do the character creator, especially the one about the character creator. I asked him, but isn't saying goodbye always like that? Are there any goodbyes that aren't sad? He replied, there is, like New Year's Eve. I initially thought he was going to say it's because saying goodbye to the old year also means welcoming a new one, but he said, because many other people are saying this goodbye with you, because you are ready to say goodbye from the beginning, because you know you'll say goodbye again next year. I think having people around you is the reason. I sometimes try to apply this idea to other goodbyes, and I often find that they hold more than just sadness. Why am I tearing up? This game is good. The ending. Oh, I clicked out of the... I'm sorry. Okay, so there were a couple of other people who played a role, at least in the music and sound. And art. While working on these games, I realized that I rarely think about goodbyes in my daily life. I think it's because ignoring them lets me pretend that the happiness in the moment will last. Even if I prepare for it, it still hurts when it actually happens. Admitting that something is gone feels worse than saying goodbye. Perfect moment for a hydrate. I appreciate it. I'm gonna lurk. I appreciate it. And I took a drink, so you got your hydrate. Thank you. I'm trying to decide which one applies to me better. Ignoring it lets me pretend that the happiness in the moment will last. Even if I prepare for it, it still hurts when it actually happens. Admitting that something is gone feels worse than saying goodbye. I think even if I prepare for it, it still hurts when it actually happens. So when a goodbye really happens, it often is the first time I reflect on it. What that lost thing meant to me. And every time I'm surprised by how important it was. I think of the feeling of reluctance is a treasure in life. While it's sad, it actually is wonderful to feel that there were such important things around me. I think saying goodbye marks the moment in life when I realize how much I love the world. Is a short but precious chance to feel how beautiful something is to you. That one's a good one. So it's worth recording and preserving. Oh, this game is good. Eject the hard drive. Was there anything else left? I'm curious. Nope, it was just the ending. Oh, I didn't realize you could change the music. Oh, some of these were playing while we played. Oh, I like that the music is still there. Back to title screen, I guess. This was a great game. I'm gonna just pop up the credits again while we sit here for a moment. But this game right here is one that I don't think I'm ever gonna forget. I kind of want to play through it again and change some of my answers to see what other answers we would get if we changed it. But oh my goodness, this game was really fun, and it's just real life. Like, being able to say goodbye to things in a way that doesn't hurt as bad over time, and being able to repeat the memories. I completely understand the need to not let go and to cherish the memories you had. And and I appreciate that very much. I am really grateful to the game developers, to here, let me turn down the music just a smidge, sorry. To Keymailer as well, for letting me have a chance to play this game with all of you. And wow, I was taken back. I relived some memories that I thought it'd been a while to remember, like remembering one of my childhood friends moving away, and thinking about times with my grandma when she was still alive, and making mistakes and losing things. Just when, like, it seems silly, but when you lose something, not just someone, but when you lose something, it can affect you and change your life as well. And moving, and not just like moving from one place to another, but like moving long distances or saying goodbye to people we care about is definitely a factor that plays into our everyday lives. And to have a game like this be able to help you feel those feelings and like remember that is super special. And this is something they kind of made for themselves, but also it's to help others accept loss as well. And like, they made games not only for themselves, but they made them for their friends as well, because like the lost item, to help their friend move on after losing something that was an important role in their friendship, that it's okay to move on, that it's okay to lose things, and being able to accept a loss without having to feel alone. And I definitely like that segment of, at the end of the year, being able to, the reason why is because we're surrounded by everybody we care about, and we're ready for that loss. We're ready for that year, to say goodbye to that year. Not that we would forget it or anything, but we're okay with moving on into the new year because we have everyone around us that we love and cherish. So this game, kudos, props, 5 stars. I would recommend it to others. This is definitely a game I kind of want to play again at some point, even though like it's saying goodbye to things. I would like to see what the other answers bring up and what other parts of the story. I don't know if I'll play it on stream, but I'm just curious, and maybe you are too. I believe this game is on Steam right now, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on sale right now. Let me check. Let me go to the store page. I know. Yeah, it's $5, $5 American dollars right now. It came out at the end of October. It was like the 24th, 25th, I believe. So it's a fairly new game, and it doesn't cost a whole lot, and I got almost 2 hours of gameplay in it, and there are other answers that you could play and other ways to play, and each mini game is a little bit different. So I really appreciated that. And it's hard to say goodbye to the screen because look at how cute. The little waving arm, and like the little train in the background, and the airplane going through, and the hard drive that helped keep all these treasured memories safe. Now we have to go to another sad game. Alright, well, I'm gonna put up the be right back screen. I'm going to go fill up my water and all of that. We're gonna exit out of this game.